Doing a quick edit today. I have been working on getting some projects edited so that when I move into the new apartment, I won't have to do much editing. And I thought just for a little change of pace this morning, I would do a quick editing video with you guys and show you some of the projects that are coming out in the uh, future. I have so many videos that I'm ahead of. Just gotta make sure. All right. I'll show you something here. I was on this just a second ago, and I went down. This is what you see when you open my computer. When you open my computer files. Just thought I would show you this. And if you haven't seen this, I'll start by showing you this cool thing. This was made for me with one of the tuning stud, and it was for fall leaves. It's not cute as it can be. Almost in painting each leaf. If you know me, that sounds like a realistic thing that I would be doing is painting the fall leaves. Almost got that one. Painting them, I guess, brown so that they can fall. That was cool. This was done in the fall. So if you look on the screen, you'll see all these folders. And most of these are already out on the channel. If you haven't looked, these are all the photography videos. There's another video on the wrong day, which is 12 Days of Christmas. But that's all the art of motion. This is a bunch. This is the beauty in nature. Um, I don't know what that is. Come back to that. Good morning, Foxy Wolf. I said I'm holding the camera. I didn't bring my tripod because I didn't think about doing this. I'm in my area where I normally do the live streams. Show you around. I usually show you all the outside, and I will make my way up there. I said I'm not going to be on here very long. I just thought, hey, oops, cover the camera. So now we know I can't have my hand on that. I just thought, hey, why don't I come up here? I'm doing some editing. I got time because I had just I'm doing a backup of all my computer files, which is a tremendous amount. Hopefully I haven't gone too far from the screen I was using, but here's the outside in Lexington right now. This way so you can see how pretty it is outside. Um, there's one that way. Isn't that pretty? You see the front, so you see some of the flowers. Yeah, so yeah, we've been just real busy getting my stuff ready for the move, and taking, gotta have something to do during these busy times. And so what I've been doing is doing a bunch of editing and videos. Let me show you this. You can see how pretty the front is when I show you this. And get it to rotate. There we go. There's the front and how pretty it looks. All the flowers and the roses up there. Isn't that pretty? So give you a look outside the door. Um, so I think I can make it back around this way. Oh, this is like a nice little room. Oops. This is a nice little room we have here. We can come down here and set a lot of the staff. And then, oh God, I don't even know. I know that we're expecting real hot heat, but I can't imagine 105 with a higher heat index. So this is the room that you see me in, and that's the backdrop. Sometimes I sit over on that side because there's a plug, and so I just thought I'd share. This is a headband that was crocheted for me. I don't know if you all noticed it much. I have it on all day. So I just thought I'll come down here and do this quick video and show you how I edit videos. Now, here's the thing. When I get to where I can go back to filming myself, actually creating the art pieces, that'll be on the next collection because I want to get where it's far enough ahead of time. Sorry about that, guys, holding the light. I want to get it where it's far enough ahead of time that I won't be actually, I'll have time to actual film. So back to this computer stuff. Thought I'd just show you the room. That's a really quick thing. I'm using this iPhone 13, and if I'm a little shaky, it's like that. I don't have a gimbal. Um, These are all things that have already gone up. These are, these are a bunch of videos that I've done. This was the very first art drop. If you haven't watched that, oh no, I love editing. Editing is easy, and I'll show you. I use a very unique program, and this is it. I don't know why it paused there. The name of this is Wondershare. I have it in Pro and in 11. And let me see if I can keep my hands from shaking a second. I'm sorry it's shaking. I'm trying to get to a good position where it won't. But this is a pretty easy program in that it just works real easy with you. I've been using it for several years now. In fact, all my editing has been from um, Wondershare. It's the only thing I've done any editing in. Okay, so right now I'm going to work on video 14. I got my hand on the phone and a hand on the mouse. And the only time I'll have to do any typing is for this screen. I'm even in a setup position, so all I have to do is really work around it. So here we go. Here's my two songs that I own. That I own half of a space for three. Raga Motion and Raga Motion 30. It's a 30-second video, and this is like uh, 4 minutes and 3 seconds is that video. Both those are owned. Raga Motion, Feet DJ Tuning, and AAA, and Raga Motion 30 seconds. That's my intro, and this is my intro, and this is my song. This is about a 30-second intro. This is my outro, which is about 30 seconds. And in the middle can be anywhere from, it depends on how many videos I got. So today right now I'm going to do video number 14. If you'll notice, all the files are already ready. I click it. One, so I can just do the shift and bring them all on. And I'm going to pop them right in here like that. Cancel. Now I have all my videos in editing form. That easy. I'll cancel. And basically, I'll come back and type the name at the end. I'll make all these a little bit wider. I go to 7 seconds. To me, that gives me time to drop in some transitions and stuff. Um, it takes me maybe 20 minutes of the video this size. It only takes me about 2 minutes to export it. But I have a really nice computer that really all I've ever done with it is editing. And right now, like I said, I'm doing a backup to a database so that everything will be saved in case computer crashes. If you wonder what, and this won't be a long video because like I said, when planning on doing it, I'm going to plug it. If y'all got a second, well, give me a second. I'm going to reach over here. I'm going to set you like this, turn you around a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There you guys are. Won't be shaking. I got to pull out. And this is my bag of my art studio, and this is the bag of just the different cords that I have to use. One of my cords isn't in place that I use. I'm going to plug up my phone real quick. It just popped up. It's 20%. Um, I don't know what's going on. They say I probably needs a new upload, and I just haven't been able to do that yet. Oh no. Um, I'll do that in a minute. Hard to have two or three things going, especially when you're trying to edit. Uh, Cancel what I just did. Yeah, I got a funny message on the thing saying, hey, you got 20 seconds to go, 20% to do. I have a power pack right here, so I can plug it up. Charging. Oh, we'll see if it's working. I think it's charging. If it isn't, we'll stop. So I'm turning it back around. So here we go. So I can get this in video done hopefully before the battery runs out. It's to go. So again, this program is really good because you can set up your openers. And what I do is this is Wondershare. They have Wondershare, Wonder, this is Wondershare Filmora, and then they have Wondershare Film Stocks. And Film Stocks is really good in that it has, sorry about the shaking hands, guys. Maybe if I set you all there, you can, there we go, a little bit better. Wondershare Film Stocks gives you access to a bunch of transitions, gives you all kinds of different things. Now I'm working on series 14 of 23 for the random acts of kindness. I have 21 in acts of kindness. This acts of kindness. This is random acts of kindness. Alright, so here we go. We got out all of them to about 7 seconds. Some of them a little bit longer. That's okay. This is what I've got. I'm going to get rid of, if you see I'm deleting empty tracks. Boom. I'm going to make the screen all one. Boom. And I see here I gotta move this over, front it up, get rid of this editing I already have right here. That's the end of that song, but that was the way it was at the end of the last. Uh, I did the last editing. I always try to take the music just a second further out. Now I'm going to edit the song, cut it down. I got to make it where you can hear the words over the music. I'm normalizing it now. Um, you're getting ready to experience some voice recording. Here's my mic. I use I'll show you this. This is a toner. If you listen to my videos, they're pretty good with the toner. So basically at this point, I know it says series 13. That's not what this is going to be. I'm trying to figure out, y'all can help me with the title. Um, Rose ooh, how about the Roses of Patience? Oh, sorry about that. Makes it all smaller. See, I go off what one of the pieces is called. Why don't we call this the Roses of Patience? The Patient Roses. That's a good name. We got Peace Roses, Empathy. Sorry, guys, I thought that would work, and it's not. Compassion. I think I already did a Roses of Compassion. Courtesy, joy, kindness, charity, concern, tenderness. Rose, roses of tenderness. Uh, Agape love. That's the one we'll use. Don't know why it's freezing on you. Must be something I'm doing. And we'll call this agape love. If you don't know what agape love is, I'll share that in just a second. So right now, I'll change this and I'm not now. I'm not frozen. I touched the screen, and when I touched the screen, I realized it froze. But I'm going to go with, I think, agape love, which means love that has no boundaries. It's agape. All right. I'm going to do a quick video recording. Series number 14, Agape Love. Agape. I didn't say it right, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to delete that track. Go again. Series number 14, Agape Love. Here we go. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to do it again because I don't like how it sounded. Series number 14, Agape Love. And there we go. Now, I'll show you what I'm doing next. Let's see if I can bring this any smaller. That's as small as it goes. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do at this point is I'm done all the recording because I left up the recording from earlier. I'm going to pull it back till it gets in here. So this has already been edited and normalized. And it gives me a lead-in point. This gives me an exit point with some exit music over on this side. I got edit exit music. Over here I've got not as much. Oops. You don't want as much intro, just a few seconds. You have less than that, people will turn it off. So you always notice I give you about 2 seconds, but you're already into the script at that point. It's 2 seconds before I go into the wording. So now I've enlarged all of the tracks to make them longer. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to transitions. These are my favorite transitions. I've been using them. So I'm going to just bring one down and no. These aren't the transitions I want. Back it out. Recommended. Reload the ones that I like real well. This is really cool, and you see that one. It's a neat one. Um, these are different transitions that you can do. They'll show you here how they look. There's like this one, because I've kind of flipping. And I went with these here. The This is the one I have, the doorway. The ones with glue are still ones that I can download. And download those, with the ones that I can run across and do that have a plus. So right here in the corner is what I'm looking for. So now I'm making these my favorites. We had to take them out, shut the computer down for. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to take one of your favorites. I'm going to get rid of these here. I don't want my favorites. I don't want to mess up. So I have these transitions. So now I'm going to just bring the transition down, place it in between the two photographs, just like I'm doing here. I like putting out enough where they can run through and be different transitions and not the same transition. I like picking ones that are close to what music is. I've already gone through and done that. So now I'm just waiting. Now I'm just placing them on my pictures. And then in a second, I'll show you the next step that I'm going to do after I get all these with a. And when people say they have a hard time with editing, yes, now when I do my video editing, I'll put about 2.5, 3 hours into editing. But a lot of that is I've already picked the pictures that I want in different parts of the edit, different. I know I have filmed all I want. Sometimes in the filming process, you will need to edit. As you're editing, here's a secret. In your filming of the video, okay, if you take enough time and you film all of your scenes, you're good. What can take a little extra time is what I call the missed scenes. And this is where you want something, you should have taken that picture in the beginning, but you mistaken it. Happens to me all the time. So now I've got to get the same outfit, try to recreate the scene the way I want it, and just do it. Or I'll just do a voiceover and add a B-roll. So a lot of times when you're seeing me with a longer B-roll, is either I was meant to be there, and a lot of times I put B-roll in, so you want B-roll to keep the video going, or I'm needing to say a little extra or point out something specific, and I'll throw in a B-roll. There's my secret. But a lot of times I will recreate and add a picture or a small segment video and try to get as close to, I'll put on the same outfit and go to the same places and try to get the same angles. The art's not going to be there, but the pictures are there. Now I did a one-shot video inside of the nature, the river. Oh, I can't remember. It's a nature trail that is in the Driving Forks Nature Trail. And or the Forks Driving Trail or whatever it's called. And I didn't think of the name of it right this second. But we did a driving tour. Now, we didn't do any of the trails, but there were certain places that we would stop the car and I would go over and film the waterfall and I would film it with sound. And when cars went up, I'd have to shut the sound down. But I would videotape, and I've got a very good mic. It is smaller than this one. This is my toner mic. I actually have a mic for my camera, and it picks up really well. I've got a good camera mic. And I just videotaped the sound of the water and watched leaves and stuff go down the fort. Then in another place we did it. Then we went inside of there was a building where there was a mill. We went in, got pictures of the inside the mill and sounds and shooting up into the sound and showing the water trickling off the thing. We showed a waterfall. All that was extra footage that I made for B-rolls, not knowing that I was going to use it for Teen Trees. So that wasn't the intention. I was doing it for my Gatlinburg meetup. Teen Trees happened. Roaring Fort. Thank you so much, Foxy Wolf. Roaring Fort Nature Driving Tour. Nature Driving Tour. I was like, two forks, one fork. What is that name? So we took and we did all this extra B-roll, not planning for it to be a Teen Trees. And so when Teen Trees happened, I found out I edited the video with Teen Trees, and it was like a great video to use for Teen Trees. I'm hoping, I'm a very small channel, so I'm hoping when, not sure what's going on there, probably a car alarm or something. But I'm hoping when I go to do his next thing. Well, right now I'm doing, if you weren't on last night, you don't know about it. I'll tell us real quick. Ryan Trahan is doing 1 penny a day from Los Angeles to North Carolina to deliver a penny. Is a penny across America. And he started with a penny, and he's delivering a penny to Mr. Beast in North Carolina. Right now, he's in El Paso. He's probably gone past that point at this point. It's getting closer to the end of times. But what I thought would be really, really cool, and it just came out in last night's video because I was talking about how I build my channel and I got it up on its own course. I didn't go with these feed me channels, build them up that way. I've just gone organic. And so going organic means a lot of different things. And for me, organic meant that I wasn't going to go and force my channel to grow. I just wanted to organically grow. You were choosing to be on the channel. You were choosing to be on the channel. And so it's never grown really big. It was going and then it just plateaued. And a lot of organic channels will do that unless they get hit by somebody. Well, I've decided, and I made this announcement yesterday, I'll make it again today. When I get to 500 people subscribe to Art of Abandonment Adventures, I'm going to hold an art auction. The money from the art auction will go to Feeding America. And I am also going to give a penny a person at the end of the auction. So whenever the auction ends, a penny a person for everyone that is a member of that's subscribed to the channel to Feeding America. So that's my way of doing the Ryan Trahan. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Ryan Trahan, go hit him up. He's doing a penny a subscription, and he's had over 1.5 million new subscribers. Okay, yes, I haven't watched today's. Oh, were you watching yesterday's video? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I did that live stream and re-edited it because we didn't plan on doing that. I just out of nowhere went, if we get to 500 subscribers, this is what I'm going to do because I think it's really cool. Let's get back to editing. So, now you see me, I've dropped in all the transitions. Now I'm going to do editing of the actual videos. I want the videos to have action in the pictures. So I'm going to pan and zoom. Basically, I'm going to bring these up to different angles on the pictures so that it pans and zooms on different parts of the picture. So that when people see it, it has motion. And I think I'm going to concentrate on just moving to the flowers, because that's the only thing similar. Different colored flowers, but if you can tell how quick I'm doing this, I click that button. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry guys, I made you go bigger again. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking the editing button. Then I hit this button up here, which is pan and zoom. Then I click in the middle of this and just move it. Now I've edited it, do OK. Go to the next one, we'll double click. Go here and choose this. Go at the top and pick pan and zoom. Click this. Sometimes I have to do more editing. These are just turned out perfectly. Click there. I'll end up showing you what this looks like at the end. When I get through, you'll get to see how this looks. And look, this is where we got the title, Agape Love. Blue and white. I didn't realize that. That's kind of funny, because that is UK colors. I guess true agape love. Friendship is a form of that. I have some friends I really trust. I have some of them there in the live stream today. Now this one might need a little kick. No, it's working. Remember, this is just to make it move across the video. So I don't do the endpoint of the pictures, but it keeps the pictures from being stale. I've already edited the pictures. The editing of the pictures takes me longer. Okay, I had this happen earlier. I see which one this is. Delete. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the pictures. I'm gonna find the one that's calm, blue, and white. That right here. I don't know why that's happened. I've had two of those. I gotta put in some transitions. drop this in. And I'll drop this wormhole. Okay, go calm. Now, I should be able. I don't know why. I've never had it do that until the last video, make that dead spot. So I don't know why it did that. It's good to catch it now. I'm also going to do a show. So you can see I'm holding the camera with one hand, phone with one hand, and editing just with the finger clip. And when you're I'll do one where I'm editing video. Once I get out of here, I'll do a video with editing a video. And you'll see how much easier. You have to remember that I'm taking pictures with these on a camera with low lighting, and now I have improved that. Like, here's a really good picture. Um, Sometimes they glossed over because I have put gloss on top of things. Right? Now, you look at my beautiful face for a second while I type. So now I'm going to go back in here and I'll be changing this here. Okay? So I'm going to turn you around toward me a second. There you go. You can watch me as I do this next step. So simply, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change it to series 14. Oh, F-O-E-R-T-E-N. And we'll change it to agape love. Agape love. And everything's set. We'll fix the volume of my computer. Now we're going to do a run through the video in case I need to make any corrections. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to put down here and play. I'm looking for mistakes, for wording, misspellings, for pictures that aren't rotating good and going in and all that. So you get to watch this in the editing program. This is a full screen of the editing. This is a full screen of the editing. Here's what it looks like on the editing program. So I'm going to sit and watch this, make sure it goes in. Those are the transitions kicking in. Here will be the transition again about now. It gets close to the flowers and it will transition out. See how the transition's out. Here comes the next transition. Now, how those are working. Just make sure my transitions are in place. I probably should have made a copy of this. Such a good one. Let's see, we're about halfway through the video. So that's how it's done. Now, again, I'm just making sure that all my transitions are in place, that I haven't missed editing any of the pictures, that they all have been moving smoothly. Then after all this, once I take it down like this, which I'm almost done, then I'll show you the last part. Now, I had the first three screens and the last three screens basically already fixed. So that part is already in place. I already had voice recordings for the first two sections and the last three sections in place. I recommend this program. Music is still playing. This is one long recording. Happy abandoning. I don't hear the music, so that makes me wonder something's wrong with the music there. And it is. Notice what has happened. There's no music at the end of that. So we're going to delete that. I knew soon, and I wouldn't have caught that. Somehow, I turned off the music on that end piece. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to turn off auto normalization. Go to here and play again. What you see. And listen for sound. Leave a comment. Share the video. Subscribe. If you have found a piece of art and would like to do a collaboration, you can contact me at the following information. And as so just a tiny bit. No, it doesn't. So, see, if I hadn't played it, I'd have missed that there was this last clip. The sound was dead on it. So now I'm going to go into, this is really cool. I'm going to get OK. So I've got everything here. I'm going to go ahead and save it just in case something happens at this point. Everything's done. I'm going to click export. Now again, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to type in the name of the collection now. This is going to be collection. And you want to make sure, this is a really cool thing. If you type the name of your video, when you do, if you do the name of your video, when you do the export, it'll have the name of your video on YouTube screen if that's going to do anything else. So here's everything. Also, where am I going to put this? I'll actually put this in a series 14 thing. I'll come back and change the title. I'm going to select that folder. I already got an auto highlight reel, so I could drop that in. This is what's going to play in the beginning of the shorts. It's a 60-second short, so it pulls it out. And I'm going to export it. If you'll notice, I have a minute and a half left on this download. And basically, it's going to export it now. It's stored on my hard drive in my computer. And all I have to do is this next step. And I'll show you the next step. I'm going to have to, hopefully, I can get my computer to go live. We're going to attempt this. See if it finds my computer, my program. And hopefully it finds my, I don't know if I can manipulate this in any way. I hope I don't take you all day. If I do, I'll bring you back up. Yes, you're still there. I am trying to load up my program, so sorry if it looked like Okay, so I'm gonna pause this for you all might be paused for just a second. I'm trying to get my program up so I can show you how to load a video. Give me about 30 seconds, okay? Or less than that. Okay, so I just had to get my iPhone. Sorry about that. Hopefully you all can still hear me and you haven't left. I don't know what that'll show. Thank you for that, Foxy Wolf. I'm really trying. Thank you all for giving me that second. As you'll see here, I'm at 90, I'm 100%. Now it's doing the 60-second short for YouTube. So within this hour, I've created the video, edited the video. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up with the video, but I got to finish letting it do the analyzing video and extracting highlights. It's choosing out what highlights it wants. I'm going to go ahead and get me up on Instagram so you all don't see that part of my computer. Go up on adventures. Ah, come on now. Why did you go down? My internet played a game with me. My internet played a game with me. Disconnect and reconnect it. Oh, that brings me back up on my internet. Internet's playing hard here for a second. There you go, it's connected again. So I got that. So, oh, look, I was talking about Ryan Trayon. He went up an hour ago. I survived 1 cent for 30 days. Okay, so here it is. Car wash, $5. I survived on 1 cent for $30 a day for 30 days. This is the thing that we're going to be working with, and the money will go to his Feeding America campaign that Ryan Trahan. So there's his name. I spelled it with a Y. I'll have to fix it. It's Trahan, Ryan Trahan. All right, there's all kinds of craziness that shows up, but there's that. Here's the live stream. This is kind of funny. Here I am watching the live stream. All right, so now I'm going to go. We're going to have to get out of this live stream, or I'll hear myself in the live stream. So now I'm going in to YouTube Studio. And I'll be really careful with what I show you on YouTube Studio. So right here, this is what YouTube Studio looks like if you haven't seen the inside of it. This will show you all the content playlists that you have. This will show you, oh, I did spell it right, Trahan, 500 subs option. So that's the name of the video I did yesterday, moving day 5. These are my videos that have hit the most up. Right now, let's edit is the top video. And the video from yesterday is number 5. And Snow and Lexington, first 5 hours, is still my biggest video in the last 48 hours. It hits, that short has really gotten a lot of hits. I can't remember how many it's gotten. It's one of my biggest ones, 280 views. That's 272 more than usual. So that video has gotten more views than I have people. So that tells you I've had more people watch that than subscribers. That is so cool. That little video right here, if you haven't watched it, it is like the quickest one. But what we're going to go to now, if you go back to details, it'll tell you how many people were, this is everything about it. So we're going to create, upload video. We're going to select a file. Well, we just did number 14. So we're going to go up with number 14 of collections. Oops, gotta go back to random. I'm going to go back again to random acts of kindness. And I'm going to go under series 14. Y'all going to see. Well, I think I'm a long way of needing number 14. I need to go back to channel dashboard. What is the last video I've got going up? Oh, so see here, I've only put up, these are all videos that are in here from before. So instead of taking 14, let's see, times 4, and the max 4. So I'm going to bring up random acts number 5, and I'll be scheduling it for after July 4th. It's kind of cool, collection kindness series 12 tokens. I'm going to try to actually come up the 4th of July post. So I'll probably have 4 videos on the day that comes on. Oh, now my computer is telling me that it's in battery saver mode. So give me just a second. I always have more things. See, I swear, all my stuff runs out of batteries all at the same time anymore. And I gotta keep it working. So I'm gonna turn you all around while I'm working so that I can set that down. So yeah, I have to bring a whole fortress of tools up here when I'm working. I thought this would be really cool to show you all how editing takes place. Editing is something that I really work hard on making sure to work right. For these that have the pictures, most of the editing takes place. You get around a lot. You don't have to get out of your chair when you're in a wheelchair. You just slide it around, sort of like a business chair, but safer. Isn't it funny? This is my business chair, my lounge chair. It's my kitchen chair. How many people have a kitchen chair wherever they go? Their lounge chair, their sitting just outside chair. I want a walk chair. So I solved that problem. So what I'm going to actually do, these are the 21 for the acts of kindness. Um, so these are the rest of the tokens of kindness. And on Friday, if you can see, I already had this one in Premiere. And if you want to look, I'm going to go in here just so you can look at this and make sure I've got the time set. And it's 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. tomorrow, this will go live and I will be in the chat tomorrow at 10 a.m. So now we're going to create this one. Uh, the first day after July 4th. I don't know if that'll be a Friday or if that'll be a Tuesday. A Monday we'll figure out. So we want to go to series, we'll go to collection acts of kindness. Oops. Random acts of kindness. We're going to go to series number 5. And I'm going to go down here to random 5. Now see, I didn't do the video title, and this is what happens when you don't do the video title. You got this long thing you gotta type. So, I gotta do this real class. It is ordering right now. Oops. This is the one hand. You see what I'm doing there. I'll show you the whole steps for uploading into Amazon. I mean into AOL, YouTube. What am I doing here? Well, my phone is just not working, guys. I was going to show you the whole way, and I can't because it went down. So, anyhow, you follow the instructions, type in your name. Maybe I'll do that another day when I'm not having as much trouble with internet. But I have been on here an hour showing you how to edit a video. And I did it from my start, putting in the pictures, showing you around the room. So about 30, 35 minutes, I can go with one of these from nothing to up. Remember, I've edited the pictures. Editing the pictures could take hours to no time at all. It just really depends on what I've got to do to the picture to edit it. Um, it might be 15 minutes and I get a whole series of pictures done. I can't tell you on these how long it took. An estimate about 20 minutes because there's 18, maybe 30. So you got that 30, another hour. So about an hour and a half you got me from start to finish. Well, guys, now my power pack's gone out. My phone is kind of dying. And so I need to call it quits on this live stream. I will be back up later on tonight, probably around 7. And I'll let you see what we got going, okay? And until then, y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you this afternoon. And as always, happy abandoning. Keep safe till we see each other again. Bye.